Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm doing fabulous. So yesterday, it's 6/2/2025, or Monday, at 15:43 yesterday, which is 3:43, I received, they are waiting for you. So this has to do with that other message I did about, I don't know, was it stepping out? It was like following, continuing the path, the role, continuing where Jesus left off type shit, okay? And I'm feeling a little better today. My throat doesn't hurt anymore. But I'm kind of tired. I'm going to take a shower and start getting things going. But, so it says, they are waiting for you. When you step out, and they were giving me like right into the spotlight. But it's like coming out of that cave. They're showing me from that show, Chosen. Jesus came out from where he was with the children, and then he went to go gather his disciples, right? Began speaking. Stepping out in the spotlight into your next role, right? Your last role of an age. Take a bow. And then it said, continuing what you started, you overcame. And then it's like, next, you're up on stage, action, right? This whole stepping out on stage, continuing where, following the family tradition with Jesus, Jesus is coming up a lot, and it's not surprising with everything that's going on. I'm not really sure because I don't follow media and this, that, and the other thing. I do see things. I'm not concerned with, which is going to sound strange, but I'm not really concerned with what's going on as far as politics and this, that, and the other thing, people will say, you've got to know what's going on, but, where are you getting your information? Because we already know that they falsify a lot of things, right? Fake news, as Trump calls it. Fake news, fake news. And he's right. I just heard, y'all knew this was coming. No big surprise. I mean, it's been written. They make movies about it. But so I'm getting ready to, I don't know, go camping permanently until, till something else comes up, wherever I'm led. We will go there. So I need to make a list of stuff that's needed. Watch videos of like, what's the first things you could have. So with this new journey, and since I'm talking about this camping thing and everything, it's like, what? It's like going, where's my fellow Jesus followers, right? Where's my fellow family traditioners, you know? Where's my family? You know, no matter what area we're in, you know, let's get together. You know, you want to get out of your homes, per se. You want to get out of the matrix in a way that, you know, you want to live life. You want to travel. You want to learn new ways of doing things. You want to get back to simplicity because you know what's going on. You know, the dollar, you know, you want to just follow the way of Jesus. Hush, go outside. I got to go check this out. You ready, you know, to move on? So I'm in Kansas. So Kansas in the Missouri area, right? Kansas City. But maybe I'll travel to somewhere else. Well, you know, we need to get a little community together where no matter where we're at, if we're meeting up, we can meet up. We can help each other out. You know, if we're solo campers, if we're, you know, RVers or, you know, just nomads, right? Gypsies. Or we can get together. You know, find a place to park, like if we're boondocking or whatever. You know, just a place to park to sleep or to hang out. Get to know one another and get the next plans going, right? Of what comes next. This is what we're moving into. I just heard. So if you're asked to follow, if you're asked to go on a journey, will you pick up and go? I don't know what this has to do with. I don't know, but you know, the coming together for the next steps. Because I know I'm going to want safety, and there's safety in numbers. You know, if there's even just one other one of us, you know, so we're not alone somewhere. You know, and begin to do plans. I mean, we're not going to know what's out in the world until we get out there. There's land everywhere. There's people that have land that they don't even look at. You know? There's people out there that are waking up. There's people out there that are wanting a different way, that are going to want like-minded individuals, because it's the community that's going to keep us safe when things happen. It's not the government you need to worry about. It's other humans that are going to, when there's no electricity or something, or there's something bad that happens, you know what they always do? They always loot, rape, murder, pillage, you know? So, like-minded individuals building a community, whether it's nomadic, till we get a resting place, a place where we can build, you know? It's like underground work. It's like doing things behind the scenes, because the splits happened, or is happening, and I keep hearing the way of the leaf from Wheel of Time. So it's the coming together, the helping one another out, offering advice, travel companions, you know. I'll tell you right now, I would love to have a travel companion when the time is right, I suppose. But just know one thing. I have a purpose and a goal, and that's it. There's nothing else, 914, but that in my life. Whatever I'm called to do next, right? Pause for peace, be still and chill tour, right? The sow a seed, teach the children. We're all God's children. And it is sowing actual seeds, you know. And there's, you know, I was getting, because it just ran through my head. I'm like, yeah, sow a seed. Like I have this, you know, God's wish list for Amazon, and I haven't received anything. Well, maybe I'm not supposed to yet. That's fine. I don't hold on to it. I just find it interesting that when it's not for myself and it's for the people, that nobody Nobody wants to help that. That is so interesting to me. Well, that just shows you the world we live in. If it has to do with fuckery, I just got a notification. Their plans back. So I'm sure it says backfired. Fuck their plans. What about your plan? What are we doing? What are we doing in this day and age? And what is your soul calling you to do? And you don't know how to step out. I don't either. But the beautiful part about me is I'm being forced to. Yay! You know, it's just camping. I can get a motel room or something, you know. I saw 1044. All you outside, all you beautiful people that will come in and you know, help a sister out. You know what I mean? You'll donate because I take my time and energy and I stay on this journey. Yeah, it's for me. It's all of us. We have to do it ourselves for ourselves, 11:11. But then, you know, there's some of us who, this came out again, there's some of us who need to, oh, that's this deck, Angels of Abundance, that have a higher purpose, that are to speak about our journeys, our quests, our what's next, you know? When we come together, just imagine, it's like our energy, our soul energy, our vibration, our frequency will mesh with one another, and it just becomes bigger. More things will open. We become more powerful in a sense. I'm getting a phone call. She'll have to wait. You know, it's unlimited ideas. Could you imagine? Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. You can dance if that's what it is. Whatever your exercising is. That's for me too, because, you know, get the fuck up. Get out. I mean, I got to go work on some shit. I'm getting excited about it, you know. How can I make my... I've decided that no matter what, even if I had a place to move into, I still want my pilot as a camper, because then I can always go camping. I can go anywhere. But meanwhile, we're just going to camp out of it. We're just going to look at it as living life on vacation. Don't know where the next meal's going to come from. Don't know how I'm going to cool myself off. Don't know how I'm going to feed myself. Don't know any of that. But a way will be provided. I mean, God provides for the birds, right? Just like in the Bible, Jesus is talking about. Building this pilot. Hopefully it runs. I'm going to run it till the fucking... I mean, I've done so much work to it. What the fuck? You know, looking for a like-minded individual who's not about just sex and all that, because I'm not into all that. Unless it's my kingdom spouse and that happens. But it's not about that. It's about what's coming next. Where my soul goes next. What I'm here to do on this planet while I'm here. Yeah, and the first thing we had to do was find out. Because like in the message yesterday, they can't go with you. The next ones will be shown and provided. It will all be provided. The next steps, the next plan, journey. Right? Are we playing small? Are we not asking for enough? Are we asking for just the bare minimum? I know I want to help people, but I think, you know, my soul's calling, my higher self is calling for me to go, What about you, Serena? Help you first, and then the rest will come. But you have to be taken care of first. So that's something that needs to change. Something that needs to change in you. Helping other people's great, but you go first, is what I'm getting, right? You go first. You go first and we'll follow. You take that leap and we'll do that. Ask for your own needs to be met. All right. Well, I'm going to set up, if you guys want to do love donations, some love offerings. I'm going to go on Amazon. There's things I need. I'm going to put, maybe I'll put different things for gas money or for a room for a night, right? A place for me to lay my head, whether it's going to be camping or a motel room, where I could sleep in a nice bed, because I do have a really, back issues. No, I'm not going to own that anymore either. A nice place to take a shower or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let's, let's work together. I need to figure out exactly what I need, what is necessary, to make it as a comfortable transition as possible. I'm going to need storage money for 2 storage places until I can get my stuff out of Colorado. Phone bill, insurance, which is coming up. Oh, God, this month probably. So, people tell me save money, save money. Well, I've had money saved, but now I got a bunch of things due. So, and Jason will get some work, and I'll work with him. So I'll make some cash. I'm not afraid to work. I like to work. I like to work with my hands. I like to work outside, But do you guys feel like your soul is calling you for something and you're scared because you don't know how to do it? I didn't either. They've called me on this for so long, but before, when I had a job and I had money coming in, I had a bunch of money. I had a bunch of money saved I lived off of. I didn't have to worry about it. Plus, I was getting unemployment because of the job I had is seasonal. And we're off in the winter. We're off to see the wizard, and I saved money at my job. I mean, when it comes to money, I'm great. What I found interesting last night was, let me find it. Maybe it'll show up. It was the cat. And it struck me so, it was so, there's the cardinal again. I don't know. So you're getting ready to step out. They've been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you. They don't even know it yet, but they will when you step into your next role, when you're ready to go into your next role and play your next part in the whole scheme of things. They've been waiting for you. They just didn't know it yet. But when you appear, when you step in the spotlight, and we're not talking about worldwide media and you're a star. I mean, it could be that, but when you step out into your role and they keep saying like into the spotlight, when you're the one, the trailblazer. I don't know. I'm going to go. Namaste, because I got things to do. I love you guys. Namaste. Thank you for being here. My name is Sirena. I am the Barefoot Rose with a gypsy heart. Gypsy soul. Hippie at heart. I don't know. I'm all of it. A nature lover. Tree hugger. Way of the leaf. Family tradition of Christ consciousness. Part of Jesus' family. Jesus isn't here in his old body, right? But his consciousness, the Christ he left with us, it lives on, and we're part of that family. It's in our genes, right? It's in our blood, right? It's our soul, which is greater than all of those things. But we are part of the family. So let's get out there and be fearless. facing everything as arises. Fear. Face everything as arises. Namaste. Peace.